Hey nerds, welcome back to another episode on the Redcubed server. I'm recording this I woke up I think half an hour ago, and these are probably the first words I'm saying because I'm home alone in my house at the moment and I don't talk to myself, so literally the words you're hearing now are the first words I'm saying. So if I sound a little weird, that's my excuse, okay? These are the first things I'm saying on this day. Uh, yeah, I should probably have hidden this, but this is what I've done in the time since you last saw me. If I come over here, this is what we'd done last time. Well, actually no, because we had a little comment thing where you had to comment on your favourite colour wood, and spruce won by like 1 vote. It was very close between oak and spruce. What's the other one? The other type of wood that you can get? Birch. Birch didn't get any votes. It looked rubbish, so yeah, the world's being slow to load in at the moment. Let me F3 and 8. But yeah, if we run down the train track now, we've got rain and we can't get rid of it because Highboy's online and he's AFK, so I can't sleep, which is really annoying. But anyway, we've kind of carved. Oh, it was just a desert. That's one advantage to building in the desert. No rain. So we kind of carved. Did you hear my voice then? It's morning voice, guys. Morning voice. So we kind of carved this kind of valley. Well, it's not really a valley. It's more of this literally carved it straight into the mountain. And I tried to create as much of a tunnel as I could. But have you ever tried building a tunnel under sand? It's next to impossible. So I think I'm gonna have to artificially do it. So do it by hand when the time comes. And I've also got things like this here that doesn't look good because the tunnel it's not the greatest tunnel, but I wanted to have one, so I'm gonna just, like I said, artificially create a tunnel. So we've got things like this here where it's not really, it needs to be filled in to make it look decent, and around this other side here too. I added these big wooden supports in, not because it needs it, but I kind of want to pretend roleplay, I don't know what you'd call it, that it would fall down without them. So I've put them in for now, and I think today we're going to try and make them look a bit prettier because I don't like the way they look. I'm not sure if I should build the tunnel first or if I should make the supports on the inside, but it's what I'm thinking is the inside of the tunnel isn't going to change much. I want it to go 1 block out that way and that way again, just so when I build I'm not right up against the track. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but yeah. Today I want to try and, like I said, just do the supports, and I want to try and locate at least where we're going to start building the town, because we've got quite a bit of flat area, not necessarily here, but if I run up to here, we've got, actually I've got ender pills. Let me ender pill. We've got an area over here that's pretty flat, and the same on the other side. This area over here is pretty decent as well. We've got a nice little, is that either a river or a lake? Probably going to end up in it. I know. Okay, I think that's like an ocean. So we can do something here, like build a fishing hut. And the best thing about a western town is it doesn't need to all be kind of... They weren't... Like when you build a city, you can't build a house here and then a house here and call it done. That wouldn't look good, because it would be too far apart. It would be like two different things, really. I'm going to fight these spiders. But in a western town, because they were all spread out anyway, as long as you kind of have a few buildings around this area and then a couple on the outskirts, it'll look fine. Look at that. 2 for 2. 100% accuracy. But I do have some stories to tell you whilst I work, because that was the main goal of this series. I mentioned it like 50 episodes ago. No, I haven't done 50 episodes yet. Apparently we're getting a bit of lag as well. But I'm going to take this one down here and I'm going to design it on this one, because this is the only one that's not really underneath much land. So I can kind of dig out this way, I can dig out that way, I can build it a bit higher if I wanted to, and it's not really going to affect it much. So that's why I've chosen to design my support pillars here, and then I'll replicate them further down. I have a new keyboard. It's just another bog standard keyboard. It's what is it? Microsoft. It's a Microsoft something or other. I'm not quite sure what. I have the box. I can check the box, but I'm too lazy. And the reason I got that was because I was cleaning my room on the rare occasion that I do. And I was cleaning underneath my desk. And for those of you who don't know, and that's going to be quite a lot because I've never explained this before, my desk has kind of like this thing that you pull out, and then the keyboard sits on that. As I'm sure you're familiar with the concept. It's a pretty standard desk design. And I was cleaning underneath that because there was some, I don't know, crisp packets maybe or something. I don't know why I was underneath there. It's not really dirty. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah, so I don't really know why I was cleaning underneath there. I'm looking under there now. There's no dirt underneath there. There's a mini roll wrapper. Maybe that's why I was cleaning under there. Maybe there's some food wrappers. I'm just gonna have a quick swig of my tea, not a cig. And my voice is all messed up. And I need to move. I'm not moving my character. I can't talk and move at the same time. So what am I explaining now? Oh yeah, the keyboard. So, as you know, I love having a cup of tea. I have tea every day. I have about probably upwards of 7 cups of tea a day. Maybe, I don't know, I never count them. Probably more actually, to be honest. I will drink a cup of tea, and as soon as I finish it, make another cup of tea. That's just, I'm a chained TNT. I'm a trained. Oh my goodness me, get the words out, David. I'm never recording this early in the morning again. And when I say early in the morning, it's not early, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but that's just when I wake up, apparently. Wow, we have literally no chest space at all. No, I need the smooth stone. I don't need the birch, the spruce wood anymore. Oh, there we go, here's an empty chest. Okay, let's get rid of the trees, coal, spruce wood, stone slab, paper, gravel. Okay, that should be good. I think everything else I'm going to need to... Actually, wait, I want the dirt. I would like the dirt on my inventory. So, back to the story. I had my tea sitting... I'm not even sure where it was sitting. It was either sitting on the pull-out thing or on the thing that my my screen sits on. That is like literally about 10 centimeters above the pull-out thingy. And that's where it was, in one of those 2 places. I can't remember where, but this is not an unusual thing. Right now I have a cup of tea on the pull-out thing, so I didn't think anything of it. And then whilst I was cleaning underneath, I must have forgotten that. Where am I going? Must have forgotten that I was underneath the desk or something, and I just sat up, headbutted the floppy thing, whatever this pull-out thing you call is. Tea. I look up, and there's just tea dripping everywhere. Look at my keyboard, and it is literally swimming with tea. There is tea. I could pick it up, and then I poured it because I didn't know where to put this tea, so I poured it back into the cup. I didn't drink it, don't worry, but I could literally pick up my keyboard and pour the tea out. That's how much. So I kind of, and this was the day before we started recording the UHC. Not the day, the same day we were going to record the UHC. So I'm like, I need a keyboard fast. You ever tried playing UHC without a keyboard? It's pretty difficult. My tea's going cold. I'm just going to drink it quick. But now I've run out of tea. Let's go make another one. Okay, I'm back with another cup of tea. And where was I? Oh yeah, have you ever tried playing UHC without a keyboard? That is pretty difficult. So I kind of rushed out to PC World and Curry's now, actually, for those of you who live in the UK. PC World and Curry's. I bought myself, it's not one of the cheapest ones. There was one for £5. I mean, that's too cheap for a keyboard. But yeah, bought the keyboard, came back home. Now I have the keyboard. And that's my story. Now where was I gonna build this? I don't know where the other one was, so let me just count the gap between these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocks from one to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this is where we want to build it. What do I want to build though? We need some stone brick. I kind of have an idea. Kind of. I want to kind of stick with the theme that we have going of like the stone bricks. I don't think they would have built something as big as this out of wood. They weren't that silly because wood rots. So what have we got here? I still have the old keyboard actually. I need to test if it's like if it's dried out again. I didn't really give it time to dry out. I don't think it was going to dry out because when I was pushing I was trying to, and another problem was I was locked out of my computer because I spilt tea and it was all on the plug. So I turned the plug off to try to, because I have an extension cable that goes underneath my computer, underneath the desk. So I was kind of worried that it might, I don't know, short out or something and electrocute something. So I turned off the electricity, the plug. And obviously that turned my computer off, and I have a password lock on my computer. So any of you thinking of stealing my computer, don't. It has a password lock. What am I doing here? Actually, I want this to be bigger. There you go. Dug a bit too far down, but so when I turn my computer back on, I turned it back on straight away actually to try and find out if I can use the keyboard still. If it was broken, I let it dry out for a bit, took all the keys out, tried letting it dry out, but I don't think it's really going to work. But somebody said put it in a bag of rice. I mean, have you heard the joke about that as well? Put it in a bag of rice, it will attract an Asian and he will fix it for you. I love that joke. So I was half expecting to see Drew in my house. Ooh. Anyway, well, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh yeah, there, this is where I was. Okay, so every time I turned my computer back on and it booted up and everything, and then I realized, oh no, password. So I looked at my keyboard, I tried typing, the keys they didn't do anything. There was literally they didn't do anything. The keys were broken. I tried pushing the eraser key, I don't know why, because I was entering my password and I must have just subconsciously clicked it without really thinking. I don't like the way that these stairs curve. Now I think it's too big. Let me have it 2 blocks. And then let me do that. And that. There we go. This is shaping up a bit. It'll look cooler when there's stone behind it, obviously. So that's why it's probably not going to look the best at the moment. We need to find a way of lighting in here as well. I don't want it to be like lights from the roof. I want it to be kind of discreet light. Let's stick this behind here. How does that look? Not really that good. Let me try turning these. Yeah, that looks better. It looks better than it does with them facing forward anyway. So yeah, every time I would press the backspace key, it would enter with an E. I think it was an E. I couldn't, actually no, I don't know what letter it was. I couldn't see because every time I push it, obviously it would create another little dot. So obviously my keyboard is just completely messed up. I don't know what you call it, like the key mappings or whatever. Has been completely messed up because every time I'd push erase, it would enter a letter. So unfortunately, that's when I knew that my keyboard was completely busted. I'm going to get some iron fences. And that's the story of how I have a new keyboard. It's a little bit fragmented because my brain is all over the place at the moment. It's working overtime trying to realise why I'm being productive this early in the morning. We've got some glowstone and some iron fences. Normally I tend to record around 4 o'clock when I've been awake for a couple of hours. So, and when I've had something to eat. I've had nothing to eat. Oh, that's going to look horrible. Oh, great. I was hoping that the iron bars would stretch to be the full block. Maybe if we just get rid of this altogether. Because because this is going to make it obviously complete the iron bar, but also it's going to kind of mess it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I need to move this workstation closer, a little bit closer, because it's, or I need to start working closer to my workstation. One or the other. There you go. I need to figure out, well, I guess it doesn't really matter what happens from the behind, because it's going to be in a wall. Wondering if that kind of changes anything. It does. I like it better than just the smooth stone. But we need to figure out what we're going to do with this top bit here. If we do what we were going to do a bit lower down, like this design, and then we kind of shaped it up, because I don't want this to be like a flat roof, I want it to be rounded. So that could be like the start of the rounding, and then we could kind of, and I want it to be higher as well, which is going to mess up the whole sand. I should probably just completely tear out this area, and then actually, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to completely tear out all this land. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I don't mind doing that. I'm going to have to, it's going to take too long trying to, because it took ages for me to do this, because I was constantly trying to block off the sand quickly. I was trying to do, what is it, this maneuver, that thing. I was constantly trying to do that, and it was just taking me ages. So I'm going to tear out all this land on top, and then we're going to put it in a bit later. Shouldn't take too long, it's only sand, and I have a pretty decent shovel on me. So I will see you in just a minute. Hopefully I'll have calmed down a little bit by then as well. Welcome back, welcome back. It has been approximately maybe 2 hours, similar, no, it wouldn't have been 2 hours, about an hour and a half, and I haven't just been, obviously you can see I've cleared away the roof. I haven't just been clearing away the roof, I've been watching Sherlock Holmes, the TV series on BBC, and I have to say, what a TV show that is. I watched the second episode, The Hounds of Baskerville, and I'm quite easily frightened, okay? I'm not ashamed of admitting that. That's just my character. I hate jump scares, absolutely hate jump scares. That's one of the worst. That's why I haven't played Slender, because that is just jump scares, jump scares, jump scares. So if you're hoping for a Slender video, don't expect that for a while, unless I hit something ridiculous number, because it would honestly be hilarious to watch me play it. I need some food. We've got some wheat here. We'll make some bready. There we go. But anyway, I've made some progress on the throwing ender pearls. Oh dear, throwing ender pearls. I've changed the design up a little bit, not much, but I think it looks quite a bit better like this. And I started building on. Okay, this pick is insanely fast. I started building it on this side as well. And we need to kind of build it up, and I want it to have a curved roof, because obviously all train things have a curved roof, don't they? So we're going to start on that curved roof now. I just need to decide how high I want this to go. I think we're going to go another one up. Yeah, another. Oh, that's the wrong material. If we take this another 2 up, and then we start bringing it in. I watched Superman the other day, the Man of Steel, the new film. That was one of the best films I've seen in a while, and that's saying something, because I loved Iron Man 3. But I like them both for different reasons. Like, Iron Man 3 is a good movie, an action movie, it's funny. Man of Steel was, man, that was an intense movie. It was long as well. Like, how long was it? Like 3 hours? No, not 3 hours. 2 and a bit hours long. And I'm glad it was that long. I didn't want it to end. I honestly, I haven't stopped thinking about it since. That's how good it was. And I don't understand why it's got such poor. Well, I do know why, but I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. Don't worry. I do know why it's getting such poor reviews from people, but I think they're being a bit silly giving it a poor review. and I'd love to explain why I think that, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, if you have a chance to go see that movie, definitely go see it. Definitely. Let's hop up here. Wait, I'm confused. My sound's right down because it started raining and I was trying to listen to Sherlock. So that is why the sound is down. But we'll turn it. Oh wait, that doesn't look great. Obviously that's not how it's going to look in the final thing, because I'm going to cover this up here and stuff, but still it doesn't look like it's in the right place either, but it is. I'll finish it. I'll bring it down the other side. We'll finish what we started. Finish what we started. Oops. Oh no. That, I swear it went that way. I swear it flew for miles that way. Good job it didn't. I'm also going to take this time quickly to talk to you about the series that are coming up on the channel. I don't have the opportunity to record that often. That's why I don't do daily uploads, and my upload speed is so slow. Like this video you're watching now will take about 6-7 hours to upload. So that's why I kind of can't do daily uploads, because yeah, I'd have to upload every night for 7 hours just to be able to keep it up. Because I can't upload more than one video at a time either. Like if I could, that'd be great. I'd do like a batch recording of Feed the Beast and what's this, SMP, and then I'd upload them all in one go, but I can't because it takes even longer. That's right, it takes longer than the 7 hours it takes normally if I was to do that. So unfortunately I'm kind of stuck. I don't mind. I've been trying to do every other day uploads, and I think that's okay. I don't mind doing that. That's good enough for me. Gives me a day to kind of record and get stuff together. Oh, that looks better now, actually. Does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Or it will look better when we kind of thicken it out a bit, maybe. Oh, I'm really confused about this. I'm gonna keep it like this for now, and we can change it later if it doesn't fit in or look good. We can change it a bit later. But yeah, another series that's going to be starting on the channel soon is Technical Beast server. I've been a member for a while, but they had some problems with the old map, and I found that everything had kind of been done, which made it difficult to start a series kind of thing. So I kind of waited for a bit. They told me there was going to be a map restart, so I was going to wait until that to restart, and lo and behold, the map restarted a couple of days ago. So I've been playing on there quite a bit. I'm going to probably record the first episode maybe tomorrow or later today. I might do that. I'm still keeping Feed the Beast, Redcubed Feed the Beast though, because the packs, the different packs, they're very different. Different mods, different. Well, for example, Technical Beast doesn't have Greg Tech, which amazing. We can finally just build. We can deal with the vanilla recipes, or the way the recipes are meant to be. A macerator is now 3 flint, a machine block, 2 thingies and something else, instead of like 4 diamond dust. Ridiculous amount of things. So I'm happy to be starting on that. I'll start that series up pretty soon. You'll be seeing that. And also, for those of you that are interested in my animations, and I know there's a few of you out there, I am going to be, well, I just finished up doing a bunch of work for other people, so I've finally been able to start doing some animations for myself, and I've got loads of ideas, like, because I've been working on animations for other people for so long, because we had the Heaven animation, and then some other guys asked me to do some other stuff for them. So because I've been working on them for so long, I haven't had time to work on anything of my own, and the ideas have just been piling up in my head. Literally, I've got no shortage of ideas. All I got to do now is just try and make them come to life. Anyway, I think I think I'm going to call it here. I know I don't really like doing these kind of episodes where I just talk and I don't really get much done. That's all I've really done this episode is clear that out and build this, but you know, it's been a talky episode, so I'm gonna leave it, and I will see you next time, people, when I will have duplicated this a little bit further to these 4 things here, just so you don't see me building the same kind of thing again. And then we want to try and flesh it out a bit more, and yeah, it's gonna be good. And then we can actually start on this village, which I'm looking forward to doing. I can't wait. I've got so much enthusiasm for this project. So like I said, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.